Good morning, everybody. Jamie Rickard, Operations with Team 13. I'm going to give you an operational update on the Willamette North Complex fires. So starting off with the pyramid fire, all containment lines continue to hold on the pyramid, but there is scattered heat across the entire fire. The biggest areas of concern still are here in Division Kilo. We're still seeing single tree torching flare-ups in pretty close proximity to the line, so they've been working aircraft in there to keep things secure. And then also down here in the southern end, same thing, still holding a lot of heat. Coming up into Mike is looking really good. Everything's secure, continuing to patrol that piece. And down into Romeo, same. They are still seeing some significant heat along the edge here in Romeo. Moving on to the ore fire. So for the ore fire, the hill of the fire down here, Alpha Zulu, really looks really good, but still continuing to get some rollout in Division Alpha, and that's going to continue to be an area of concern as the heavy stuff burns down and continues to roll out. So we're still patrolling this, mopping up and securing it. Moving up into Delta. So we had a pretty active day yesterday in Delta. The main fire continues to back down to the drainage bottom. They utilized the super scoopers yesterday, working here to keep this fire's edge in check. The plan for this is to try to secure this piece. We started firing operations yesterday off the 844 road with hand ignitions, just bringing fire out off the 844 road back to the 1509 road and getting a really good buffer in here. They were able to turn the corner last night and continue bringing fire down the 09 road. They held up because conditions weren't really favorable. The RHs were pretty high, so they held that up early in the evening. The plan today, conditions warranted. If we get good burning conditions, they're going to try to continue with this. Also for aerial ignitions with a Type 3 helicopter with PSD, is going to get up later when things dry out and start looking at kind of firing some of this interior stuff to really close this gap here and close up that finger. So, and they're also continuing to improve prep along here when they're not burning. Moving over to Foxtrot. So Foxtrot here, you can see where their firing operation has progressed. They were able to get pretty good depth here off the 827 road yesterday and then continued up to DP 35 and around the corner, and then they hung this up for the same reasons. High RHs, burning conditions not favorable, and they don't want to make a mess in there. So they're holding this up for now and going to reassess today to see if they can continue bringing this fire down and continue along the 1509 road. Coming over into Division Whiskey. So for Division Whiskey, they continued all this prep of the 520 road. This will be our primary plan for holding the fire. They were able to get the road open. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done to prep that road to hold fire. They were able to connect the 853 road, where there was no old roadbed, back into the 520. So we have a primary line in. It just needs a lot of improvement to make it holdable, and we're going to continue to work on that. The fire coming down this side into Whiskey, the fire continues to hold up on this dozer line and piece of check line they put in, and it held overnight. So the main fire is not really pressing our hand for anything in here yet, but we're continuing that prep. And then down into Zulu, everything's looking really good. Additionally, in Whiskey Zulu, they're continuing work on the secondary line here, the contingency, this one and the additional contingency out farther to the east. End of report.